we're going through different scenarios of what we want, what we don't want, and what we're looking for, and vice versa. And it's constant communication, really all the way up until game time, and really through the game as well. Some of those scenarios where I do have autonomy to kind of do whatever, and they give me that, and it's fun, and it's been working pretty well.
I was just to say, how much fun is that part of it, to see something, you've prepared for it, and
yeah.
You have the ability to say, hey, no, let's switch it and get this play in.
Right. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun for me. I feel like I'm at the point in my career where I've kind of earned that, and they can trust me with it, and Ben trusts me, I trust him, and it's been good.
Heading on the road for the first time, how much does that change what you need to do, silent counts, things like that? How are you guys sort of preparing, and how helpful has sort of Fort Field been?
Sure. Yeah. No, there'll definitely be a little different process on the road, but nothing we won't be prepared for. It's everyone plays on the road every year, so many games, and this one's a loud one. We know that, but it'll be fun. We'll be prepared.
But what are some of the things? That
it'll be silent count, right? How do we want to use that, and when do we want to use it, and in what way, and it'll vary, and but yeah, we'll be ready.
What jumps out about their defense as you start to prepare for that?
Yeah, it's it's a good question. It's always about like the pass rushers, right? It's the first thing you see, but at the same time, on that defense, I know Harrison Smith and Eric Kendricks are the best at what they do and have been for a long time. So you see those guys as well as Patrick Peterson, who's been around for so long. So they've got some really good vets as well as a really good pass rush that we'll be ready for.
You talked about after the game on Sundays, and he's very quarterback friendly. But I'm just wondering if you can contextualize just how hard it is for a receiver to get 8 receptions in straight games.
Yeah, it's funny. I thought about it the other day. Like it is a crazy stat, but it hasn't felt like forced. It hasn't felt like we've been like trying to we need to get him involved. It's just kind of the way the flow of the game has gone, and he runs good routes. He gets himself open, and it's really worked. And it hasn't felt forced, and that's why it kind of jumped up on us. Wow, it's been 8 games in a row, or whatever it is. Like, it's just kind of been natural, and he's done a great job.
I know stats sometimes I think can feel a little bit funny, but I think is there a part of it where you kind of look at a stat like that or a record like he broke and say that's a sign that nobody else does what he does and can?
I don't know. I don't know if I think about it that deeply, but it's very cool for him, and it means he's doing the right thing, absolutely, and it means we're someone on the right path as well with being able to get a guy that's that good, that involved, that often. Now as we go, it's the more popular he gets, the more notoriety he gets. People are gonna have plans for him, so that's when you see those players like him go from where he's at right now to really special, and that's where we hope he goes.
I know when he was coming out of the draft, the thing on him was like he's not big enough, he's not fast enough to go earlier than he did. But I saw on the 58-yard head around, he was like 20 miles per hour and some change.
Yeah.
So it was the 6th fastest.
Yeah.
Like one of the fastest.
Yeah, we were
guys.
giving him a hard time for not scoring, but no, he's he can run, man. No, he's definitely not slow. He's very shifty, he's very fast, and can kind of, like I said, can kind of do everything you want, and is always in the right spot, and understands coverage, and is smart, and blocks hard, and is unselfish, and is everything you want in a receiver.
Jared, there's talk about the team leaving points on the board. How do you look at that?
Yeah, I agree. I've kind of said it 2 weeks in a row now. We've scored however many points we've scored, but just missing DJ on that deep ball twice. In the first week there was a handful, I can't quite remember, but there was a handful that we missed that we could have had, and missing St. Brown in the shallow in the end zone there in the red zone. That would have been another one. So it's good, but it's like we've got so much more left in the tank, and hopefully can reach our full potential as we go.
Jared, you mentioned something else after Sunday's game about Glenn. How there's so many things that you haven't even gotten to yet. How comforting is it, that you get sort of this catalog or whatever?
Sure. Yeah, I think that's what good teams do have, and are we there yet? I don't know. We're 1-1, and time will tell. But we feel like we're doing the right things and on the right page and going in the right direction. But yeah, Ben has been helpful in having a lot of answers for different things.
Obviously, you're not going to hit on every deep shot, but missing Shark on those two, is that a chemistry thing that you think will eventually get there, or is that just you're not going to hit every deep shot?
Yeah, I don't want to put too much weight in it, but at the same time, there is an urgency of we need to start hitting some of these, and we hit a bunch in training camp and have in the past, so it's not like we did hit the go ball against the Eagles, so there is that one. But yeah, the two in the game are on me, and I just got to throw a better ball, and we'll make the play.
Coach Campbell says one of the returns Khalif had really made a difference
Right.
in last week's game. Entirely different unit from you, but how well is he setting this offense up?
Yeah, it's been huge, and he's a guy that we really just need to get him in space. And Dan always talks about just get one block for him, just get one, and he'll break it. And he did there. I thought that little sequence there was kind of the epitome of how that game went. The offense didn't finish the drive there. I missed St. Brown on the third down, and then didn't convert on fourth. And then 3 plays later, we got the safety, and then he had that return, and then we scored a few plays later after that. And it was like, okay, we can pick each other up. We have, this is kind of a full team effort here, and that's what good teams that win in this league do.
Got that first win earlier than last year.
Yeah, just a little bit, huh?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. How big would a win on the road and an NFC North win be for this team and the confidence?
Yeah, it'd be big just because it's a division game. It's another one of those, and those are always big. By the end of the season, you look back at those as the ones that will typically dictate your playoff status. So for that reason, it's big, but for no other reason than that.
Zimmer was so heavily involved in what they did defensively.
Sorry?
Zimmer was so
Zimmer,
heavily
I got you.
involved with what they did defensively before. How much has that side of the ball changed for them since then?
Yeah, it's definitely changed. Obviously, Donatello's got his spin on it and what he wants to do, and the systems he's been in, and they're different for sure, but there are some similar principles, I guess, in some ways. But it's a different unit for sure.
All good?
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Jared. I appreciate it.
You.